know me, I'm still just as petty as the old me. Still remember everything they told me. So tell these motherfuckers they could blow me slowly. You know me.
Misty. Good morning. Good morning. We're going to make it about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Why? Right? Because these yahoos are all about themselves, much like the mom and the stepdad. Oh, poor me, poor me, poor me. Everybody's tired of hearing about the poor me. We got a 15-year-old child missing. You don't know where he is. Is he locked in a dungeon? Is he being essayed? Is he being abused? Is he having himself knocked around? And you're worried about, we don't care. Why? Because we have a 15-year-old boy that needs to be found. That's why we don't care. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers is a 15-year-old, high-functioning autistic boy that disappeared from inside his locked home with allegedly only his mommy. With only his mommy. And then we find out, Charles, they have low IQs. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. CBI crimes. I agree with you 100%. His own subscribers off. Why do people follow her? Because she hit her head. I think that lady has got some substance abuse problems, whether it's pills, whatever. I don't know what it is, but this lady has did a 180 in a matter of several months. And so that tells me that there's a lot of pressure going on inside of her household, inside of her private life, that's making her behave this way. So, I mean, you got to look at the psychology of it, in my opinion, you know? So we're hearing that, I'm saying, first of all, I want to clarify some things for the idiots in the back, because we know we have a few of them. Hey, Linda Lou, it's nice to see you. Hugs and kisses, my love. Hugs and kisses, Sam. Hugs and kisses to you too. Saying that I am saying that this is how misinformation gets started, and disinformation. So we had a conversation, and we were going through, we've been going back to the beginning of this case, and some of the information is pulled from social media posts. And there was a coworker of Chris's that talked about a very specific event in Alabama where they had no idea that Chris was married because he was talking to another woman at the bar and getting really chummy with another woman at the bar in Alabama in 2021. I didn't know them back then. This is not my statement. This is his coworker's statement. And so this is what this Yahoo is saying on her channel. She's saying that which you guys all know, I'm the one that debunked Katie having illicit, rendezvous with a neighbor. Okay, clearly I'm not saying that they're doing things. This lady is actually on her channel stating that I'm the one that said these things, that I'm the one that's accusing him of these things. When have you heard me accuse them of that? That's what she's telling her audience. So if she's lying about that, how much more information is she lying to her audience about? On the back of Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, which this should only be about. It shouldn't be about me, okay? My opinions stay on my channel. And, her opinions do not, because she incites her audience to go out there and act. And that's something she's going to have to deal with, much like the garbage she's doing today. So what we're going to do is we're going to reel this on in. Reel it on in. Everybody come on in, because we're tired of the drama. Okay, we're tired of the drama. God's girl, I love that name. Nice to see you, my love. Denise, nice to see you. Come on in, because you know what we're going to do? We're going to give them the proverbial middle finger, and we're going to say, this is about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, not about your effing feelings. We're tired of hearing about everybody's feelings and nobody giving a squat about a 15-year-old that's disappeared and what he's going through in his feelings. I'm tired of being all this emotional crap because of all these content creators got to make themselves the victim, okay? There is nobody on these streets more of a victim than Bullhorn Betty with the nonsense that they've done, so I don't want to hear it. If they're getting a little taste of their own medicine and they're crying victim when I've never cried victim in 4 years, you know what? Shut up, Buttercup. We're tired of hearing it. So now let's get down to brass tacks and what truly matters in this case. What truly matters in this case? Do you think these content creators matter? Do you think I matter in this case? No. Do you think mom and stepdad, pieces of garbage that lie and had CPS at their house, really matter at this point? No. Their information does, but no. Do you think Seth Rogers matters in this situation? No. Do you think any of their feelings matter in this situation? Big old fat N-O. Okay? So we're tired of the emotional, oh, poor me, poor me, poor me from everybody. Okay? If I'm not sitting up here saying poor me, poor me, poor me after being thrown in jail for not committing a freaking crime, I don't want to hear it from a lot of you. Period. Mic drop. Okay? This is about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Let's get back to it. Because we have pieces of garbage parents that are sitting there thinking photo ops are more important than actually giving a damn about their child and actually getting off their butts and going out there and searching. I didn't make that happen. They did. Right? Their inaction is what's bringing us to the front door. You know, us having these conversations. If these parents acted like they had scruples like the military gives people, we wouldn't be here. But we are ready to get back to Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, and we are sick and tired of hearing everybody bitching, moaning, groaning, and complaining. They need Jesus. That's what they need. They need a big dose of Jesus. A lady that's sitting here talking this smack, spreading this misinformation and disinformation on her channel has used 90% of her money to buy substances. Okay? And I can personally tell you, she is not in recovery, because if she was in recovery, her sponsor would tell her not to behave like that because it can trigger another episode. How would I know that? How would I know that? Maybe because I have had a sponsor for many years. Oh my God. Really? Yeah. They would tell you not to act that way. They would teach you that by having hate could trigger another episode of a relapse. So no, I don't believe the lady's in recovery. At all. At all. Okay? So people have had things to say about Bullhorn Betty not having the proper playing field. I'm focusing too much on the piece of garbage parents that should know where a child is and do not, and not focusing enough on an innocent parent that didn't have the child and isn't the one that lost them. So I'm a little confused about that. But you know what? Hey, you know, let's just give them what they need. You know, let's just give them a little Seth, okay? Let's see Seth's real life interview. A real good one. How about the Nancy Grace? Somebody that doesn't take crap, right? That calls people out on their stuff literally live, right then.
The more I see, the less I know, the more I like to live.